Hi everyone, today I'm doing my 1 week postpartum and baby update. So first I'm going to talk about myself, postpartum wise, and left the hospital when I only had to stay there about 2 days, and then when I got home, of course, I've been recovering. It's been taking me about a week to start to feel better. I had an episiotomy, so I was okay in the beginning because I guess it was still numb a little bit, but around like the 5th day after I had it done, I was starting to get soreness, and I have aching now still, and it can get pretty painful. I still haven't looked at that area because I'm kind of scared to see what it looks like, so I'm sure one of these days I'll look. I just was too scared to see exactly what, he had done to me down there. So yeah. And the hemorrhoids, oh my god, I had like the worst hemorrhoids from giving birth to her. I know it's TMI, but it's the truth. If you have, where you give birth, it can happen, it probably will happen, and it did happen to me, and it was really bad. And one of the things is that when I was in the hospital, every single time the nurse, because your privacy is out the window when you have a baby, they come in to check you, and you feel like you're a baby yourself, because they are like looking down there. They're like, let me see, turn over, let me see. And every time the nurse said turn over so I could check, they're like, oh, you have really bad hemorrhoids. I was like, thank you. I was like, yeah, I do. Thank you very much. If I, obviously, like, I had no idea to the extent of what kind of, severity it was, but according to the nurses, I guess it was pretty bad. And then when I finally, went to go to the bathroom, and, I could tell they were probably really bad. So, one thing that has been helping me, because when I did come home from the hospital, that was one thing that was killing me the most. I could not even sit down, like I couldn't do anything. If I stood up and walked around for a while, I was really having a lot of pain from it, along with everything else that was happening. And what I did use was cortisone cream, and let me tell you, it works wonders. The Tux pads, for me, don't work. They take forever to work, and they just don't work on me. And the cortisone cream, I was putting it on, and like if you have bowel movement, put that on after you clean the area, and then before bed, so that way you have a lot of time with the medicine on, and it actually has helped drastically. So I haven't had severe pain from it in the last 2 days. So I had a good 6 days where they were killing me, and it's not a picnic in the park at all. It definitely is like the worst pain. I think my nipples are so sore from breastfeeding. They have been sore pretty much since the first day I was in the hospital breastfeeding her. It's just really, really painful. She likes to rip at them, and they were bleeding. And the lactation consultant gave me a nipple shield, which honestly does not really work. It still hurts, and I've been using the Lancino 100% lanolin like cream on them. So every time like I breastfeed her, I put that on so that it heals it and makes it feel better. So that's kind of helping, but it's still sore. Another thing about the breastfeeding is that I'm mostly breastfeeding her. I do formula feed her, so I'm doing both, but for some reason I feel like my milk is not coming in this time around. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's just coming in as I'm feeding her, but my breasts, they were swollen in the beginning, and then they are not swollen anymore. They feel normal, and so that's worrying me. So I can't really tell if there's actually milk in them. And I honestly didn't take that much of a break from feeding her. I only, like, once or twice a day would skip, and that happened. So I really don't know. I'm trying to figure out if my milk is not coming in, or if I'm having a problem. I tried to pump when they were swollen, and the pump that I have, which is electric, is not really working so good. So I was able to get 1 ounce after like an hour of using it, and I just got frustrated and stopped using it. I was like, that's it. I'm not even going to bother with it. But I might try it again. I don't know. But I do keep putting her on there to try and see if I am going to get a better milk production. I mean, she seems to be okay. Like, she seems to drink, I guess, but she's not, like, gulping, like when she drinks out of a bottle. So that's my fear. I'm fearing that she's not getting enough milk. So I am giving her some formula, so just in case. And also to give myself a break and let other people feed her. She pretty much, yeah, I'll get to that when we talk about her, but, let's see. I am taking my prenatal vitamins, and I am taking iron pills. I was supposed to take my iron pills anyway, like when I was pregnant, because I was getting anemia. Well, now I'm, like, really getting anemic. My levels are really low, and what happens to me is that I feel really sick. I almost feel like death, and so I've been taking it every day. I've been taking it, after, like, I eat something or whatever, so that I don't get too sick. So, yeah, so that's, I think, pretty much about me. My belly is going down very slowly. Violet is currently 8 days old. We had a doctor appointment when she was 4 days old, so 2 days after we got out of the hospital, I had to take her to the doctor for her checkup, and I assumed that they wanted to make sure everything's okay. So we did that. When she left the hospital, she went down in weight. So when she was born, she was 6 pounds 15 ounces, and when we left the hospital, she was 6 pounds 8 ounces. When we went to the doctors, she was up 6 pounds 12 and a half ounces. So she went down quite a bit from birth, but then when we went to the doctors within the 2 days later, she had gained 4.5 ounces. So the doctor was really, really happy with that. So that she's doing well. She's healthy. Seems very, very healthy. So, like I said before, she eats mostly breast milk, but now I'm starting to give her a little more formula because my breasts are not cooperating. My nipples are killing me, and they're not like filling with milk like I would hope, and I feel like she's not getting enough. And I'm just trying to see how that goes and see what happens. I feel like with my second daughter, I breastfed her for a year and also formula fed her, and I had plenty supply. I mean, it was always a constant supply. So I don't know what's going on this time around. I feel like when I got out of the hospital, I was eating a lot and I was really hungry after I had her, but now I'm going back to like where I'm not as hungry and thirsty and stuff like that, and I don't know, I'm trying to force myself to eat a little bit more, to drink a little bit more, so that way maybe I could produce more milk, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I am taking my vitamins and everything. Going through a lot of diapers, probably more than I remember ever going through. I think I'm on my second box of diapers already, and every couple days, like, I'm refilling the wipes. I'm going through diapers and wipes. Yeah, she goes to the bathroom a lot. Almost like sometimes she goes continuously. So if she goes to the bathroom and has, yeah, she could have 3 diapers at once. Like, I'm just constantly changing her. Yeah, she really goes a lot. So, which of course is normal for a newborn, right? Let's see. She sleeps on average, I would say, about 3 hours, sometimes less. So it could range anywhere from, I would say, 1 to 3 hours, but it mostly is 3 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. Except at night when I want to get some rest. She will not sleep for 3 hours. She just, I don't know what it is, but at night, the co-sleeper in my room, and she hates it. She just hates it. At first I thought that it's because it's flat. The mattress is flat because she likes to sleep during the day. I put her in the swing. Curved. It cuddles her. So, she likes it. She sleeps, it swings, and sometimes she even sleeps in it when, it's not swinging. Like, she folds asleep in my arms, I put her in it, and I just put the blanket over her, and she's fine. She'll stay there for 3 hours. And, I could have TV on, vacuuming on, fine. She's fine with it. But the minute that I try to go to bed, and I put her in the co-sleeper, she could be sleeping, I put her in the co-sleeper, and she wakes up within a few minutes. And I constantly put her back in it, calmed her down, changed her diaper, put her back in it. She hates it. She will not sleep in the co-sleeper. And I was getting frustrated. I was like, maybe because it's flat, it's not cuddling her and cradling her. So, at one point, I was up from till 7 o'clock in the morning, and I was pretty delirious by that point. I was like closing my eyes for 20 minutes, and then by the time she started screaming, obviously it was 20 minutes later, and I would get up, and I was up for another hour. The hours were just passing by. It was like the worst experience this week, trying to go to sleep at night. And I put the car seat in there. I tried that. That didn't even work. It was like a last minute. I think I tried it for like 5 minutes, but I haven't tried it again. My husband said, let's put the swing in the bedroom. So last night we did that. It didn't work. So it has probably nothing to do with the shape of what she's sleeping in. It just happens to do with she doesn't want to be anywhere but in my arms sleeping at night. It's really weird. Like during the day she's fine, but at night she wants to be next to me. Like last night, after the swing didn't work, I was breastfeeding her next to me, and I know this is really bad, I dozed off, but I got the best, like 3 hours, and she didn't move a wink. Like, she didn't move an ounce. She just was laying there, and she was happy as a little lark, laying next to me, and I had the light on and everything. Like, I totally zonked out. I was so tired, but, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to do. I might have to just have her next to me, but, like, I'm definitely aware that she's there. I'm very afraid to have her next to me actually in the bed, but I don't know at this point. Like, eventually, hopefully, she will go to sleep in the co-sleeper. So that's my goal. What else? Other than that, she's a really good baby. I mean, she's patient. It's like if she wakes up and she knows that I'm going to breastfeed her, like she just kind of like stays there, and she doesn't really scream her head off. She'll scream her head off after a couple minutes, and she also cries like when you change her diaper, like if she hasn't eaten or if she's cold. She hates being naked. Right now she hates the sponge bath. She just doesn't like it when her clothes are off. So if I go to change her, put her clothes on, she starts screaming. So that's the only time I'm getting stressed out, is when, she has to be changed. But other than that, if she's fed and everything, she'll just stay there and stare at me, and very, very calm. I feel like she's a very calm baby. And that's it. And then I have a doctor appointment when she's 2 weeks old, but I think that it's cutting it close, because the next appointment is January 6th. She did get like her first dose of I think it was the hepatitis B shot at the hospital. They asked me, and I was just like, yeah, give it to her, because I figured it's better safe than sorry, because you just never know. But yeah, so that's about it. Let me see if I could show you. She's snoozing right now. Yes, she's dreaming. She has the cutest little outfit on. I just love it because it says "Mommy loves me" with her little shirt. I don't know if you could see it. Oh, look, she's getting up a little bit. I'll show you her. She's so tiny. Oh, I can't do it with her head. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Come here, look. Oh. She's so cute. She's so tired. And look at her little bum. Little panda bear on the bum. Say hi. She's like barely awake. Oh. Say hi. Ooh. Your little head. She's so cute. She's my little chickadee. Okay, so anyway, I'll give her to my daughter, and I'll do maybe like a quick little belly shot. This is after 1 week. I'm still kind of big here, but it went down a lot. It was like all the way out to there. If you look at like my 40, I think it was my 40 week. So it went down. I still have like a pot belly right here to get rid of, but it is going down. And of course it's only like 8 days later, so I hope it doesn't stay like this, but for the most part I'm pretty happy with, I guess, how big it is. But yeah, so anyway, that's it. I will see you guys next week for the 2 week update. So I'll see you then. Bye.